Hey everybody, Gladys here. Thank you for joining me, and this is our first video for Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now, in the clips you're about to see are my very first games. I think I've got 5 or 6, maybe even 7 different clips from different games here, and we're seeing stuff from my very first game up until I'm getting more experience and getting used to the controls and how everything works. So the quality of the clips should rise as the video goes on. Now, there's a lot of things that I really want to talk about here, and I've only got about 12 minutes to do it on this video, so I'm going to try to make it quick and get through everything and touch on as much as I can in this very first video. For those of you guys that are on the fence on whether or not you should buy this, my opinion is that it's definitely a go. If you like Battlefield, it's similar enough to where I can say I'm happy with it as a Battlefield fan. If you were disappointed by the 2010 release of Medal of Honor, this game will more than make up for it. So far, I've only got, I think, about an hour of playtime, but I am loving it. It feels good. It doesn't feel as smooth on the Frostbite 2 engine as Battlefield 3 does. It feels a little clunkier, and it's hard to kind of tell why, but all of the weapons as well seem like they don't have much of a distinct feel to them. Like when you're playing Battlefield, there's differences that you can tell when you're using these weapons. This gun works this way, this one works this way. Everything, you know, is pretty individualistic, and so far, with the few weapons that I haven't noticed any feelings like that. I'm just kind of like, oh, this is this gun and this is this gun. Also, the menus, as you're going through there, here I'm doing a little bit of customization stuff, and again, I don't have anything unlocked at this particular point in time. However, you can see me going through the options, and the changes that you can make visually to your weapons is great. I mean, Battlefield 3 to me was the most customizable game that I had played, where you've got anywhere between, I don't know, 10 and 16, 17 unlocks for a weapon, and dozens of weapons. I mean, that was mind-blowing to me when it came out, and this goes even further. And it's not just you flipping settings, as you just saw when I was in the screen. You can see visually on the table there what your changes do to your weapon visually, and then also it'll give you a little bar graph to where it's showing you the actual changes. If you put this scope on it, your range, like your range effectiveness, is going to go up, but your speed, your stamina, or whatever it is going to go down. So you can see what your attachments do to your soldier while you're in the game, and that's really cool, and that's really user friendly how they did that. Sometimes navigating the menus you get a little bit lost. I feel like the setup is a little clunky again. It's not as smooth as it could have been. However, this is far and away a superior product to the 2010 Medal of Honor release. So much so that I feel like it probably shouldn't have even had the Medal of Honor tag on it. It's just it's a totally different game. It does come with a hardcore mode for you guys that are looking for that type of experience. These first clips here that you're seeing is hardcore mode. Without my knowledge, I jumped into that first. I was brought in with some friends. So what you're seeing now is playing on hardcore. There's no health regen. I only have a minimap at this particular point in time because somebody had a UAV up. The kill streaks, for the most part, don't seem overpowered. There's one, and you'll see this later, and I'll point it out again, where I get into a chopper from one of my kill streaks, and I start tearing shit up, and that shouldn't be allowed. I mean, it's like, it is just devastating. But hardcore mode is fun. The only thing I have a real problem with is, I guess I would say, I had problems sometimes figuring out if I had killed the guy, if he's at range, because sometimes the animations, like there's a few glitches that I've seen. Right there you saw the guy just totally disappear in a split second, so that was nice. However, there'll be different moments to where I kill a guy and he kind of just stays upright. I know you've seen the glitch in Battlefield 3. There's certain moments like that to where I don't know, because when you're playing in hardcore, it doesn't say you killed such and such and points. It doesn't say anything like that. The screen is just totally blank. Here's the chopper I was talking about, and I got in this and I'm like, Oh, damn, this is pretty cool, man, but I couldn't really see anybody. I feel like I need to adjust the brightness just a little bit and bring it up. Some of the maps seem a little bit too dark to my liking, but here I've got unlimited ammo, and there's no like anti-air missiles that you can get. However, you can shoot down choppers, this one included, and also the Black Hawk, the transport chopper. You can shoot that down with your primary weapons. If one person is doing it, it's probably going to take all of the ammo that they have, somewhere around 150 to 200 rounds. If you have multiple people doing it, it'll go faster, obviously. But this particular one, this chopper here, is just totally devastating because there's also a second seat. You can see my rockets going off to the left at first, and then there's other ordnance being fired down towards the center, and that was a different gunner in that chopper. So I've got some different maps up there for you. So far, I like the maps. I've got no problems with all of them. Visually, a few of them remind me of the 2010 release of Medal of Honor, at least with the color palette that they're using. But it feels like they tried to take the Frostbite 2 engine and cater it to look sort of like the 2010 Medal of Honor release. Like, it doesn't look like Battlefield, as you guys can see in this video. It doesn't look like Battlefield. So far with the classes, like, you only start out with two. You start out with Assault and Sniper, and you've got no weapons other than your one stock weapon, which to me is kind of rough. I would have liked a few more weapons just to start off with, like just some basic all-class stuff, and maybe a few class-specific weapons to be released as well. But you start off with only those two classes and one weapon for each. Your sidearms have unlimited ammo, which I find kind of weird. I don't know. And here, what you see me doing, where the screen will look like static for a little bit, and I don't know if you guys picked it up yet, but it's actually showing me through walls where the enemies are. They show up in a purple outline of their bodies, and that's I'm playing as the Special Ops class. Now, right here, watch how useful this is. Click. There it goes. I just take a quick look around and try to judge my surroundings and see where everyone's at, and that's called Signal Scan. Now, this refreshes. It takes about 15 or 20 seconds. You see on the bottom left corner next to my mini-map, that circle is filling up. Boom. As soon as it's full, I hit it again, take another look around. Now, this is going to be a thing that people love and people hate. I love it. For me, it is just infinitely usable. It's, like, as far as staying alive and being aware of your surroundings, like your situational awareness, it's invaluable. I cannot express how much. Like, right there, look. I noticed there's 3 guys around that corner, so I'm not going to go rushing. I know there's no one on the left side, so I'm fine. Running in to do this right here, get this last guy in the corner. You're so aware just for that split second there, and it's not a team thing, it's only for your specific soldier right there. So it's pretty cool. At the end of the game, you see these guys, you know, fist bumping and everything. That's an end game celebration, and it'll show you the two soldiers in the fire team who scored the most points on the winning team. So that was really cool too, as well, to see your name, you know, up in lights and everything like that. Again, right there with the signal scan for Special Ops, let me know that guy was coming around the corner right there before he did. It's just, that's the class that I think I'm going to be specializing in, and that's it's really cool for me. I love the national pride feeling, you know, like already in this game. I get killed by Canadians, I get killed by Polish people, Swedes, Norwegians, Japanese, and I don't find myself going, oh, you know, screw you, so-and-so. It's always goddamn Japanese or goddamn Polish. It becomes more than just you versus another guy. It's now like a national competition is almost what it feels like, and it's a real cool feeling. It's different than what we're used to. It's not just red versus blue. It's, you know, these people actually have a cultural identity now, and that's really, really cool. I really, really enjoy that. Here you get a look at the kill animation when you come up behind a guy laying prone. That was really, really cool. He hits him in the leg, the guy turns around, and then whacks him right in the face. So that's pretty awesome. I love that. There is one major flaw that I've had so far. I'm really enjoying myself with this. My major flaw is the party system. I feel like it's totally broken at this point in time. And this is my example. You can have up to 10 people in a party. And I only had, I think, 5 or 6 at most at the time when I was playing earlier today. So you can have up to 10 people. That's one full side, one platoon, versus another. It's 10 versus 10. That's the player cap. So you can have 10 people in your party. Now, when you join a game, this is the same problem we were having in Battlefield 3, to where you would join with a group of people and get split. Now, with the fire team, it's very important that you get somebody with a mic as your fire team buddy, and somebody, hopefully, that you're familiar with, that you can communicate effectively with, and that will help you out in the game, and you know, learning what's what. A fire team buddy is almost essential, but it's not game breaking if you don't play without one. But going along with the party system, like I was saying, is that we join a game and we get split. I set myself up in the party to be fire team buddies with one of my friends, and then we get split and we get put into 2 separate fire teams, and both of us without fire team buddies on the same team. And it makes no sense to me. I don't understand what is going on in the system, but as of now, that's broken. So, and again, there you go. That signal scan is just, it's awesome. And I ran out of ammo right there. But, also, when you're in a party, and it doesn't matter if you're on opposite teams, because like I said, it'll split you. When you're in a party with 5 or 6 people or whatever, and you get put in a game, it splits you guys up. You say, okay, whatever, I'll deal with it, I'll get through the match. Problem is we had one of our guys drop, and it happened to be the party leader. When your party leader drops out of the game, leaves, exits, rage quits, freezes, anything, if he leaves the game, the party leader, everyone in the party leaves that instant. It's almost like, you know, when you get kicked or banned in Battlefield, the screen goes black and then you're out and it takes you back to the menus. Same thing, but then it'll give you a message saying party leader has exited the game. And that is just disastrous to your play. Like, I couldn't believe it. If the party leader left, that's great. Why would it take every other person out in the party? That doesn't make any sense to me. At least let us finish the match. It's an instantaneous thing. As soon as he leaves, you guys are all gone. And that's crazy. So this is my first video for Warfighter, and I'm going to be doing plenty more, playing a lot more here in the next few weeks and months. It's a good game. It's got depth, man. It's improved so much from the 2010 release, and I hope you guys will join me on it sometime. We'll be doing more videos, so make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube page, please. Add us on Facebook. We do more updates there. And let me know what you guys think as well in the comments section, and on Facebook, of course. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking here with me, and we'll see you guys on the battlefield. Take care.